You ready, buddy?
Yep.
Live from Nevada County Horseman's Rodeo Arena in Grass Valley, California, Touchdown Productions, simply the best in local sports television, is proud to present the Coors Bulls Only Rodeo. So put on your chaps, buckle up your vest, and get ready for the ride of your life, folks, right here on the Foothill Game of the Week. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nevada County Horseman's Arena for the opening day of the Coors Wild West Show and Rodeo. I'm Phil Condict along with Alan Barros and Jill Leslie. Our producer is Gil Dominguez, and the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand in the beautiful Horseman's Rodeo Arena. And Alan, man, it looks like we are going to have another beautiful evening for tonight's event.
Yeah, and that's right, Phil. The weather is perfect for some rodeo, and tonight we'll see the annual battle of man versus beast as these riders attempt to qualify for the top prize money and see whether they'll be eating super steak for dinner tonight.
Yeah, and of course, you know, what makes rodeo so exciting is that anything can happen and will happen tonight, especially when you're riding bulls that can weigh as much as 2,000 pounds. That's 1 ton, folks, and you're trying to dodge those hooked bullets that are sure to come your way. We're also joining our coverage of this year's Horseman's Rodeo is Jill Leslie, and she's going to be reporting from around the arena. Jill, are you there?
Thanks, Phil. Welcome to the Nevada County Horsemen's, and this is a great event. They have been doing this event for 55 years. We'll be working backstage here to bring you the tastes, the sounds, and the smells of all of Nevada County's rodeo here. And so back to you, Phil, for this Bulls Only Rodeo.
Thank you, Jill. So as the opening ceremonies get underway here just momentarily, here at the Horseman's Arena, we'll pause to remind you that the Coors Big Bad Bulls Rodeo is an exclusive Touchdown production and is being underwritten tonight by Coors and Coors Light. Coors and Coors Light are brewed cold high in the Rocky Mountains and are shipped cold to you. Coors is also proud to be a corporate partner of the Nevada County Horsemen's Association as they present the 8th annual Bulls Only Rodeo, continuing with the rich tradition of the Old West and bringing Nevada County the best in wholesome family entertainment. So, taste the cold. Coors and Coors Light, Golden, Colorado, since 1873.
Liberty Motors. Liberty Motors is proud to present rodeo sales days during this year's rodeo season and invite you to see their display of the new 2005 Dodge Ram diesel trucks at both locations in Grass Valley on Freeman Lane near the Pine Creek Center and in downtown Grass Valley near the post office. They congratulate the Nevada County Horsemen on 8 years of great rodeo. That's Liberty Motors.
Hansen Brothers Construction and HBE Reynolds. Jeff Hansen and the entire Hansen family are proud to be members of the Nevada County Horsemen and to volunteer their time to make this year's Wild West Show a success, and Hansen Brothers is happy to provide several tons of sand and material to the horsemen to upgrade the arena for the safety of the animals and the riders as well. That's Hansen Brothers Construction and HBE Reynolds.
And Burke-Home Loans. Burke-Home Loans can finance the life you've always imagined in Nevada County, and John Red Burke offers many different loan programs, including easy-to-own loans with 100% financing and interest-only options. With his experience, John can show you that there are many loan programs now available, and he has one that's sure to fit your lifestyle. That's Burke-Home Loans.
And, of course, by Touchdown Productions, simply the best in local sports television. Be sure to tune in next week because football is back. We'll kick off our 9th year of high school football with the annual crosstown scrimmage between the Nevada Union Miners and the Bear River Bruins. Everyone has been waiting to see what this year's teams will look like. So be sure to tune in and get a sneak peek at the 2005 varsity squads at the annual Meet the Miners, Meet the Bruins scrimmage. Broadcast this year from Hooper Stadium on the campus of Nevada Union and all along our football network of stations. So remember to tune in September 3rd because football is back.
First, I'd like to introduce my outgoing queen, my 2000.
Oh, yeah, you know, and by the way, Alan, you're going to be on that team, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right. What position do you play, my friend?
Offensive guard.
All right. We'll be looking forward to seeing. Well, you won't be able to do any announcing then, will you?
No, but
A little difficult through that helmet.
yeah, I can't wait till the season starts, though.
Well, we've got the opening ceremony going on here, Alan. Got some beautiful young ladies dressed their best Western tonight. These are all the princesses coming up, and then we'll have the queens of the rodeo later. Miss Morgan Hansen. Beautiful little Palouse pony. These girls work hard at this continuously here at the Horseman's. You know, Alan, every Wednesday they have a special event here at the Horseman's. Every Wednesday evening, all of these kids, these princesses we're looking at now, they all get together, they barrel race, and they just do a good family sporting event kind of a thing. You probably know a lot of these girls here, don't you? Or some of them from high school?
Yeah, some of them look familiar.
Yeah. Some good riders right here. They know their horses. There's our princesses lined up.
Next up, first contestant for princesses is Miss Natalie Holmberg Douglas. Natalie's sponsors were born.
Boy, that's a big, long-legged horse for such a
Yes,
little
it is.
girl.
Sip Hope Systems, LL Ranch, and Friends and Family.
She's also contested for the princesses. Pretty bright outfit she's got on there.
Senior Miss NCHI, and that's a cowgirl right there handling her horse. Next up is we have Madison Easley.
Natalie Easley. Now,
Madison
Madison Easley, I beg your pardon. Now, if my memory is correct, this is Phil Easley's daughter. Phil Easley is a deputy sheriff here in Nevada County and does a lot of mule work. Alan, he's got some really nice mules, riding mules and pack mules.
Yes, their whole family.
Christine, I didn't catch it.
I think it was Mathetti or
Pathetti, Christine Pathetti. I'm sorry, what were you going to say, Alan?
yeah, it was pretty cool to see how the whole family involved in the whole taking with the animals and.
Absolutely. I grew up doing the same thing, Alan. We had horses at the Fort Stewart Arena, and we were out there. Well, I had to, of course, feed them and clean the stalls every day, but it was about every 2 weeks we had little events like this ourselves. It was a lot of fun. Good family tradition. This is Jennifer. Pretty pinto pony. Pinto meaning paint. Nice looking horse.
Dr. Bill Stein, Citizens Bank, John's Welding Repairs, Wildwood Physical Therapy, and Animal Clinic of Rough and Ready and Animal Clinic of Penn Valley. Our next stop for our junior king contestants is Callie Lewis.
Callie Lewis.
Kelly Lewis. That's a big pony there too, Alan. That's a big horse. Stocky.
Yeah, they take all these animals are taken great care of.
Oh gosh, you bet. There you go. Molly Butterfield coming out the gate. Whoa, her horse is giving her a little bucket. Oh no!
Oh.
Poor gal. He's a feisty pony. And she comes from my part of the country down there, Chicago Park area. You know her family. These horses get a little spirited, Alan. Not that it's a mean horse. They just get spirited. They're having fun. It's cooling off. There was always some kind of a little difficulty when we'd go trail riding, get up first thing in the morning. They just got a little spunk to them, and they just want to buck it off. They're gonna show us this.
Yeah, here it is again. See, it almost looks like it's the bronc riding event right here.
Poor Molly. Yes, you're absolutely right, Alan. It does look like it.
Cherie's sponsors are Clements Trucking, Your Pet, Dog and Cat
But
Grooming,
I think she better stick to the
All
princess
Family,
way.
Family and Friends.
Keep the day job, so to speak. I think one more contestant.
Last but definitely not least, our last contestant is Miss Amy Prechter.
There's our folks enjoying dinner. I didn't catch that name on our last.
Amy Proctor.
Amy Proctor. Yeah, we just saw that shot of the folks enjoying their dinner out there. I'll tell you what, folks, the cook over here, the chef, he does the junior rodeo, and he cooked up a batch of tri-tip this evening. Oh, it just melts in your mouth. It was some good stuff.
Awesome.
Wasn't it good?
Yeah.
These ladies were judged on many categories.
And you won't go hungry either. They give you a good
First
plate full.
category,
You judge these gals on a bunch of stuff, not
and the
just
winner is
costumes, but
Miss Callie
showmanship, their riding ability. You know, they run barrels, they run poles, their community events.
Never
You know,
happened before, but we had a tie this year for Miss Congeniality.
Miss Congeniality.
Miss Congeniality goes to Cherie Clements and Christine Vivetti.
Oh, 2 winners for Miss Congeniality.
And as you all heard, the numerous list of sponsors that I just announced that help bring all the queens their wonderful gifts for this year, there's a high sponsor award. And this year's high sponsor goes to Christine Vivetti.
Christine, there she is.
She gets the high sponsor award.
Yeah.
Princesses. The Spirit Award for Princess is Miss Natalie Holmberg Douglas.
Spirit Award. She's next to the last.
Speech Award for Princess goes to Madison Easley.
Madison.
The
Madison
Horsemanship
Easley.
Award for Princess goes to Christine Vivetti.
Oh, and Christine won again.
Yeah, she's won like 3 now, I believe.
Goes to Christine Vivetti.
The girl's taking them home.
Modeling. The award goes to Christine Vivetti.
Oh, Christine was
And
almost
for
a run.
interview, then the Princess Award goes to Christine Vivetti.
Christine.
Second runner-up in the Princess Division is Miss Natalie Holmberg Douglas.
Second runner-up. That Natalie.
First runner-up in the Princess Division is Miss Madison Easley.
First one, Madison Easley.
And your new 2005 Miss Princess Miss NCHI is Christine Vivetti.
Christine Vivetti. Yeah, she took them all home, man.
Yeah, it's safe to say that she has a lock on this competition.
No doubt.
The Judges Award and the Most Spirit Award goes to Jennifer Patton.
No spirit. Jennifer Patton, no spirit.
The Speech Award goes
Speech
to Callie Lewis.
Callie Lewis with the speech award.
Horsemanship Award goes to Callie Lewis.
Horsemanship to Callie as well.
The Impromptu Question Award goes to Jennifer Patton.
Jennifer Patton with impromptu.
Modeling Award goes to Callie Lewis.
Modeling award, Callie Lewis.
An Interview Award goes to Miss Callie Lewis.
Interview award to Callie as well.
First runner-up in the Junior Queen Division is Miss Jennifer Patton.
Jennifer Patton made first runner-up.
New 2005 Junior Miss NCHI is Callie Lewis.
Callie Lewis made the junior miss.
What an accomplishment.
Now on to the Senior Division.
Yeah, she's done a good job in this competition as well.
No kidding. I think we're doing the seniors
The
now.
Judges Award in the Senior Division goes to Miss Cherie Clemens.
What was that award?
Cherie Clemens.
Yeah, she
The
won.
Speech Award for Miss
No
Senior
programs
Division
up
goes
here.
to Amy Prechter. The Horsemanship Award goes to Miss Amy Prechter.
Amy Prechter, horsemanship.
The Modeling Award goes to Miss Molly Butterfield.
And Molly Butterfield with the modeling award.
The Impromptu Question Award goes to Miss Amy Prechter.
And Amy Prechter gets the impromptu award.
And the Interview Award goes to Miss Amy Prechter.
And finally, Amy Prechter takes home the interview award as well.
Oh, she's pulling them in too. Huh?
Your second runner-up for the 2005 Miss NCHI is Miss Molly Butterfield.
And Molly Butterfield with
Yeah.
second runner-up.
Now the girl who wins, and I'm postponing it here just to put on the agony. Now, the girl who wins this year's 2005 Miss NCHI will hold her reign for one whole year. And next year, she'll be given the opportunity to go compete for the 2007 Miss CCPRA Queen Contest that's held during the state finals. This year's first runner-up goes to Miss Cherie Clemens.
And Cherie Clemens is the first runner-up.
And our new 2005 Miss NCHI
Here it
Senior
comes,
Queen
drum roll.
is Amy Prechter.
And Amy Prechter takes it home, and she'll be moving on to the state. She'll next year in 2007-2008 season is what they said. She'll be able to go on to the finals at the state level.
Oh, good for her. Well, that was good. That was interesting competition there. Got several girls. We're going to do some more mentions here on the Foothill Game of the Week. The Coors Bulls Only Rodeo is being underwritten by Coors and Coors Light. Cold filtered Coors and Coors Light are brewed with Rocky Mountain spring water and delivered cold to your favorite store. They are also proud of the rich traditions of Old West and the rodeo competition that came from that way of life. That's why they support the Nevada County Horsemen's and equestrian events in Nevada County, and they support annual Big Bad Bulls and the Wild West Show and Rodeo. Taste the cold. Coors and Coors Light, Golden, Colorado.
BNC True Value Home and Garden Center. BNC has been a friend of the Horsemen since the beginning in 1950. They've been your friend whether you're a homeowner or a contractor since 1940, and that's why BNC is proud to support rodeo events for our community and honor the traditions of the Old West. BNC True Value Home and Garden Center, where help is just around the corner. California Hardwood Producers Incorporated. It's never too early to start gathering your winter firewood, and California Hardwood has stacks and stacks of 16-inch split firewood, including their Yuppie mix of soft and hardwood. Or perhaps you're in the mood for a pallet of romantic chuckwood. Either way, you'll have plenty of firewood for the winter when you get it in early. From California Hardwood Producers, specializing in wood products since 1989.
And Lucchesi Vineyards and Winery. Lucchesi Vineyards creates Lucchesi Vineyards creates award-winning wines with grapes kissed by the Foothill sun right here in Nevada County. That's why your hosts, Linda and Mario Clough, invite you to their new tasting room in downtown Grass Valley under the Del Oro Tower. That's right beside it, folks. Lucchesi Vineyards and Winery are proud to support the Horseman's Rodeo and have a booth here at the rodeo so you can taste the difference in locally produced wines. Lucchesi Vineyards and Winery. And of course, also, Touchdown Productions, simply the best in local sports television. This is Phil Condict, along with Alan Barros and Jill Leslie, bringing you all the rodeo action tonight from the Horseman's Arena, and saying thank you for tuning in each week on our Foothill network of stations, ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, Seabridge Connections Channel 23 in and Colfax and Alta Sierra, LOP Channel 7 in Bear River, NCTV 11 in Nevada City, Grass Valley, and Penn Valley, as we present to you the best in local sports. And let's go around the arena with Jill. Jill's out there somewhere. Where are you, Jill?
Hey, I'm over here with Tony, the Hat Man, and he's got lots of hats here. I've already seen them being worn all over the place, and they didn't have these hats in the last couple rodeos I've been to. Unfortunately, though, Tony is having a hard time fitting a hat on my head over this headset. I've got my hat, it's just not working for me tonight. But Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
How's the hat business going for you?
Doing great. First time I've been here.
Okay. On your own? You're on your own tonight?
Yep.
So tell me, why are you here?
Basically, my boss comes up here every year, and he's doing another rodeo, so I had to come up here and do it. And it's different.
Tell me about some of these hats. I haven't seen hats like this, these curled up type that on the sides. You know, typically you have to wear a cowboy hat like that for years. See that before, and then you have to wet it and curl it and dry it and stomp on it with horses, and before you get that look. And I haven't seen those hats anywhere. I've had one in my life, and it was old and beat up. But tell me about that.
These are a new style that we've been carrying now. We have found that new fashions we've been bringing up to different rodeos, fairs. People like a different style of a hat. And so we have a variety of different hats. We have still the standard hats. We also still carry our more ranchers hats that like people like. And I don't know what else to say.
That's good. Well, I'll be back for one of these hats without the headset. Okay. Okay. So let's go back to you, Phil.
Okay, thank you, Jill. And we're just going to get ready. We're going to have the opening ceremonies in just a moment. But Lucchesi, the Lucchesi Vineyards are new this year to the Horseman's Bulls Only Rodeo and the rodeo tomorrow night as well. They do have a booth here, and they're offering fine wines. It's always been beer in the past, but now we have fine wines. So, yeah, Jill will be paying those folks here visit later, and we'll get to talk to them and see how they got hooked up with the rodeo and see what they have going on. And, you know, there's our clown there, Alan. One of the older clowns, I would imagine he would probably be in the barrel or with the tube. These days, you know, well, even back when I rodeoed and I was a bullfighter, back in the day, we did both. We were young and wild and crazy. We fought the bulls, and we were required for a comedy routine as well. Nowadays, they're specialized, Alan. They'll have generally the older bullfighters get into the comedy routines, and the younger fighters chase the bulls and save the riders.
Yeah, it would make the most sense since you got to be in tip-top shape to get away from some of those beasts.
I tell you, the best shape of my life, just fresh out of the Army when I was a bullfighter, and I still got caught a couple of times. Yeah, but you can run pretty fast when a 1-ton hunk of meat's chasing you down the arena. Oh, here we come with our opening ceremonies coming through the gate. You know, Alan, this is a sport that originated in the Wild West back in the ranchers' days when the cowboys wanted a little time off, and, you know, similar to like the fair days, and they would come and show off their roping skills and their bull riding and bronc riding skills. The bulldogging came later, but it's an American tradition right here. And seeing, you know, it is an American tradition, let's also mention tonight that let's dedicate this program to all of our Nevada County sons and daughters serving in the armed forces overseas. We want to give our appreciation for all the work they're doing and protecting our rights and the rights of the Iraqis and Afghanistans and all of the other folks in and around the world. And I'd like to give a good, real quick shout out down to the 612th Air Squadron down in Honduras at Sado Cano. My daughter's firefighter down there. Kristen's a firefighter down there with the 612th. Hope you're doing well, then. Here we go. Going to have some opening ceremonies. Alan, did you ever do much rodeo at all? Did you ever ride a horse?
I think maybe I was on a horse maybe when I was about a little kid or something, just on a little some trail ride or something.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, you did. You did the Penn Valley Rodeo with Ken.
Yes,
Trivio,
I did.
Didn't you? Yeah. What did you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of good events and stuff to watch.
You know, we now tonight, of course, it's the bulls only. There won't be any bulldogging or roping, anything of that nature. But did you guys have? I was in Texas at the time, didn't make the rodeo. Did you have a girl, a young lady riding bulls down there for Penn Valley?
I don't believe so.
Well, you would have remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gil and I, been doing these rodeos, and Ken Trivio and Touchdown Productions have been here for years and years doing these rodeos here at the Horseman's. And not last year, but 2 years prior to that in a row, we had a gal, I believe her name was Sandy. And I'll tell you what, she did a bang-up job riding that bull. The last year she rode, the year before last, though, she got hung up, and they had to untie her off the bull, and she got hurt. But it's not a men's only tradition anymore.
Yeah, whoever's tough enough to do it to get on one.
Absolutely.
Church service. How we doing on Friday Night Live?
Here's our announcer.
Good to be
for
back
Star
here with you.
Rodeo
I'm
Production.
Chad Nicholson from Exeter, California. It's been a few years. I'm proud to be back here in Nevada City, California.
There's a shot of
Tonight as we kick off
the
our
audience
Western
there,
Heritage
Alan. We've got a
Weekend
good
with
group of
Coors.
folks out here tonight, huh?
Yeah, and it's worth mentioning that the stadium announcer tonight's Chad Nicholson.
Chad Nicholson, yes.
Rodeo. Don't forget to join us for
He's been
Saturday
doing
Night Live out here.
Yeah, rodeo
And as we
announcer.
get
He's been
set
doing
to
this
go,
for
you're ready to
years.
meet the Bull
There's
Riders
Chad
on
right there.
Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we've assembled 24 from around the great state of California. 24 modern-day gladiators. Tonight,
Well, we
three
have
sections
24
of
riders
athletes will
tonight,
vie
then.
for a
Yeah,
spot in the
pretty big
final
group.
six.
Yes, not bad at all.
Ladies and
Not
gentlemen, first
for
of
Grass
all,
Valley.
the
It's a good
glory
group.
tonight from Covelo, California, Earl Bauer.
Earl Bauer coming out.
Half Moon Bay, California.
He's from Half Moon Bay.
Ochoa. From Nevada City, Mike Myers.
And here's Mike Myers, a local rider out of Nevada City.
From Cottonwood, California, DJ Cooper.
This is
DJ
DJ
Cooper.
Cooper out of Cottonwood.
What did he say?
From
Cottonwood,
Reno,
California.
Nevada, Jared Hatcher.
There's Jared Hatcher from Reno.
From Nevada City, this is Aaron Elmore.
Near Aaron Elmore, another local rider from Nevada
From
City.
Penn Valley, Danny Tarp.
Yeah, local.
Penn Valley, Danny Tarp.
Grass Valley, here's your own Brian Corn.
And here's Grass Valley's own Brian Gordon.
From
I know
Vacaville,
that guy.
Henry Gingrich.
Here's Henry Gingrich from Vacaville, California.
Enos Yoder.
Enos Yoder, another rider out of Vacaville.
From Chile, Jaime Silva.
Whoa.
Jaime
His
Silva
traveling partner from
out of Chile.
Carlos Silva.
And Carlos Silva.
From Chico, California, Alan Ferguson.
There's Alan Ferguson from Chico.
Dusty Capurro.
Rusty Capurro from Reno.
Justin Riley.
Tyler Sizemore and Justin Riley.
From the Northern California coast of Eureka, Clint Hunter.
Here's Grant Hunter from Eureka.
Chris Johnson. Ryan Johnson.
Here's Chris and Ryan Johnson.
From Chico, A.J.
Chico,
Henry.
AJ Henry from Chico.
From Reno, Nevada, Glenn Rosberg.
Here's Glenn Roseberg, another rider out of Reno.
Aaron Bean. And finally from Woodland,
here's Aaron
Philip
Bean.
Berlin.
And Philip Berlin from Woodland.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good group.
the two men responsible for putting the lives on the line every time an angry bull cracks his head to the gate. They're known as your bullfighters, your daredevils. Say hello tonight to your bullfighters, Doug Talaferro and Willie Covers Up.
There's the boys. They'll be doing the fighting. They'll
Ladies
have
and gentlemen, tonight
someone else doing
we
the comedy.
invite you to stand with us for a moment of silence before we join together.
We're all going to stand for a prayer.
I want to take just a moment. Think about why we're here tonight and how we got here 229 years of this nation's history. Ladies and gentlemen, it is because of a volunteer force of people that believe in truth, justice, and the American way of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Today as we speak, our allied partners around halfway around the world are in grief. Our brothers, our allies, tonight, we'd ask for a moment of silence for them and their families, as well as our servicemen and women and the veterans that have gone before us. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure at this time to introduce the lovely and talented lady with a golden voice as she leads us in the most beautiful song in the world. This is Tracy Pelton with our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous light. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red flare, the bombs bursting in air,
bless America. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. It is sponsor flag time as we set up and get ready for our bull run tonight. 3 sections of 8. We appreciate beautiful Brenda Pelton here at our American flag tonight. Well, let's meet the California flag, and Danica Graham comes your way.
Show and tell.
This is Danica Graham bringing out the California flag.
Okay, we're gonna, while we're
Ladies
getting
and
set up,
gentlemen,
let's
our
go
sponsor
around the
flag.
arena with Jill Leslie. Jill, where are you this time?
Cornerstone flag, a Cornerstone Realty.
Jill?
We're out here with
There you are.
Mario Lucchesi, the vintner and wine grower. I call him a grape grower, but he grows wine, and he has been doing that with his family in Nevada County for years. How you doing here today?
Doing very well. Our first vintage here in Nevada County was in 2002, and we've sold out just about of every wine that we've made, and we're real happy to be growing grapes here and selling wine and being here at this great event.
And they've got a booth right behind us here. They're selling wine, and looks like good wine. I haven't tried some yet. I'm looking forward to some. But tell me, what are some of your most popular wines?
You know, our Zinfandel sells out every year, but we also have some really great Pinot Grigios, Merlots, Cabernet Sauvignons, and Syrahs.
What's the hardest part about getting started in the wine business here?
You know, there's nothing easy about being a farmer, regardless of what you grow. But I guess it's just the long hours and the big investment in the land and in the crops, and you know, you're at the mercy of the elements every year. So it's like taking a gamble.
And you've got the competition of the whole industry, the wine industry here in this county, and the entire industry in California.
Well, you know, the wine industry in California is pretty much world renowned, and you know, all the wineries up in this region really make excellent wines, and we feel that we're more colleagues than we are competitors as we're trying to develop this region into a well-known wine producing region.
Well, good. Well, we'll keep our eyes out on you. Lucchesi has a ring to it. I like it, and we'll be looking forward. Are you available in local markets?
We're in SPD, Rayleigh's, and a lot of the local restaurants here. We have a wine tasting room in downtown Grass Valley underneath the Del Oro Tower. We're open 7 days a week from 11 to dark.
Good. Thank you. I'll visit. Thank you very much. And back to you, Phil.
Thank you, Jill. That was very good. By the way, Lucchesi, some of you folks, I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been downtown, if their wine tasting store or shop, I guess you'd call it, is right next door to the Del Oro. Used to be the old Tribal Weaver little shop there, and I've been in there a couple of times. Very nice folks, really good folks. And we're proud to have them join us as one of our underwriters here at the Horseman's Arena for our Bulls Only, Coors Bulls Only Rodeo tonight. And of course, tomorrow night, Alan, we'll have regular rodeo. We'll have the calf roping and team roping and let's see, help me. What else? We're gonna bull
Bronc riding.
yeah, broncs, bulldogging, yeah.
They got the team roping.
Team roping, barrel racing by the ladies. Yep. Tonight, though, folks, it's Bulls Only. Touchdown Productions bringing you Bulls Only tonight, and it's going to be fun. They've got some pretty mean, ugly critters down here at the end of the arena.
And they don't show any mercy.
No, Alan, they don't. This is going to be a treat for you tonight. Some of these critters, they have nothing in mind but once they get you off their back to plant you right there in the middle of the arena and hoping you'll grow by next year.
Chris Johnson shooting
Got two fit and the best of shape bullfighters down there.
Yeah, the first rider tonight is Chris Johnson out of Woodland.
Chris Johnson, Woodland. We've got 24 riders, I believe that's what it is, huh?
Yeah, we got riders from all over the state here tonight, and then a couple from Nevada from over on Reno.
Did they say somebody from Chile?
Yeah, two of them. They had the two brothers, yeah.
Here we go, and shoot number one.
Fastest growing sport in rodeo, ladies and gentlemen. Without a doubt, no longer just an event itself, just a
We've got 8 seconds, Alan. 8 seconds of rough and
Got to
tumble.
beat that horn.
comes to pain,
Several country songs have that 8 seconds in there as a topic.
Testing your inner wits against something that wants to just kill you.
Here he goes. Nope, he's gone.
And now, Phil, we got this big arena here, but it's better for the bull to stay in one area, in one compact area, right, for the rider to get a better score.
Well, yeah, Alan, the way they score, you have 2 judges, and they'll judge the bull and the rider together, but you don't want a bull to take off on a run. You want them to spin. As they're spinning, as what they call the well will be the inside of the spin. You do not want to fall off in there. That's what's called the well. The riders get hurt if they fall off in there. But you're absolutely correct. You do not want the bull to be running out across the arena. You'll get a bad score. Compact spin.
And here's another look at the last ride by Chris Johnson. As you see, that bull started spinning a while, and that rider just got caught up and fell off before that horn sounded and did not make the 8-second time.
Got a little far on his off his hand there, Alan. That's what they practically sit down on their hand, and they wrap that rope around. They use starch. They use all kinds of stickum on their gloves. Here we go. Uh-oh, he's history. He's hung up. He's hung up. They got to get him off. See that fighter on his back? Trying to untie him. Right there. That's his job. He's taking a hooking for it, too. He's taking a big hooking. He just got a bruised rib. Yeah, Alan, that right there was the bane of the bull riding was the suicide wrap. And they make an extra wrap on that rope, on their riding rope. And like I said earlier, they'll use hairspray and they get stuck on there, and they put that extra wrap on there, and it's hard to come untied.
Yeah, that was DJ Cooper. He couldn't really get off right there. Right. And here's another look at DJ's last ride. As you see, he gets thrown off right here, and you see he's just holding on toward by the saddle. And
he's on the inside, Alan.
Yeah, he's stuck up in there.
Yeah.
And you see the fighter come in to try to help out.
Absolutely. Now see his hands. He's trying to untie that rope. And Cooper put an extra wrap on that rope, more than likely, which drives the bullfighters crazy. Oh, there he took a hook in.
And are they allowed to put as many wraps on as they want?
No, they're supposed to one wrap up and around. And they have their hand like this. It comes up and flat on their palm, and then they wrap it one more time, and that's it. Sometimes they'll add an extra wrap to that, Alan, and then they'll pound their hands down on top of it. He'll watch it, nod his head, and here we go. I think he got it. A little more. Nope. Oh!
And he fell off right there.
Yeah, he did.
A couple seconds before.
They come out with some names on these bulls that are pretty cool, too, you know. Yeah, that was a...
And here's another look. You see he has a pretty good ride as he's able to stay on that bull as the bull's trying to spin him around and try to suck him into that well.
See, he's holding on. How he's sitting on his hand there. There you go. Yep, you lost it, Alan. See, I was trying to tell you how they sit up right up on their hand.
Right.
Yeah, he almost got kicked in the head with that hoof, too, Alan. They're like them horns, huh? Coming at you. Shoot number 4, HB&E. Hansen Brothers shoot. One of our...
Ladies and gentlemen, Nevada City in the house. This is Aaron Elmore.
And here's Aaron Elmore straight out of Nevada City.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, too bad for the local rider. He wasn't able to stay on much after he got out of the chute.
No, he didn't. And you know what, Alan? We're gonna look up Jill. We're gonna go. Jill is around the arena, and I think she's got the Mutton Buster winner. Jill, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I found the mutton busting champion here tonight. His name is Hayden Piner. Out of 9 people, he won, and he won this fabulous belt buckle here. Look at that. Can you see that? And can you see that proud face? Look at that. How you doing there? How you doing?
Fine.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like to hold on to that sheep.
I gripped really tightly.
Were you nervous?
Yeah.
I mean, were you scared to fall off?
No.
Did you hurt yourself?
No. It's because when the sheep stopped, I just walked off.
Okay, well, congratulations. Good job. And back to you, Phil.
Thank you, Jill. Yeah, he hung on for a long time, Alan, didn't he?
Yeah, he was on there. He was the final one on, so then there was he never had to fall off. He just kind of.
He rode him backwards, too.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah. Well, we got a rider coming out of the Grass Valley Ford chute. He nods his head when he wants out. There goes. There's his nod. Uh-oh. He's a. Well, that didn't work well, did it? Not at all.
Smaller bull that he's riding right there, but.
You know, sometimes the size doesn't mean a lot with these bulls, Alan. They'll put on a good show, but like you said, right out of the chute, you could see he was off of his rope. He was sliding down the side there. He's limping a little bit.
Yeah, but I'd guess that most riders kind of get bruised up probably every time they come out here, so not much of a surprise.
Yeah, they generally do one way or another. If nothing else, they'll get bruised.
And here's another look at it. As you see, he comes out of the chute here. The bull's really small, but he takes him out right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ooh, it looks like, I don't know, he might have got stomped on the leg or right between the two, one of the legs.
It was close, wasn't it? Almost got it in the head, too.
So he may have not dodged the hoof bullet there.
No. It's going to be soup for those. Everybody so far, it's a soup. Ain't no steak tonight. That's the old saying. It's going to be super steak, Alan. And here we are at the Hansen brothers shoot. Got his helmet on. These days they wear vests and helmets, Alan. Back in the day, well, we didn't have any of that, but I wish we had them.
And this is Jaime Silva from International from Chile.
Chile. Okay, here we go, Jaime. He's gone. Ooh.
And he just missed it.
Did he miss him?
Just missed it, I believe. Yeah, because he gets up there.
No, if he'd have stomped on him, he wouldn't have been walking that good.
No. Yeah, so far these Bulls are winning.
It's a batting 1,000 for the Bulls tonight. And for some of our viewers to kind of establish why these Bulls buck. Oh, never mind. I'll tell you in a minute.
And here it is again as the replay of Jaime Silva's ride gets off to a pretty good start. As you see look how high the back hooves are getting in the air on this bull. But unfortunately, it was too much for Jaime as he gets bucked off the side and barely misses getting trampled.
Just barely.
Right there.
Ooh. Who we got here, Alan?
California now. Well, there's a place you can have loads of fun.
The Les Schwab shoot. I was going to mention, Alan, for the viewers that aren't aware of rodeo and haven't been with us last couple of years, the reason these bulls buck not only is it because there's a critter on his back and spurring him, but there's a bucking band just right around his flanks, his back legs, that it would be like me poking you in the side or putting a belt around your midriff and squeezing it tight, and it tickles you and it's uncomfortable, and they get a little cantankerous and ornery over that, and they don't like it, and they buck consequently. Little bull, oh!
Yeah, right. The rider was kind of on his back. His back was on the bull's back for a little while there.
Yeah. That was quite a show there. You're absolutely right, Alan. It was back to back. You notice the gear I was talking about. See his helmet. They've got the helmets and the vest. Somewhat of a flak jacket, they might call it. And so they don't take too bad of a hooking.
Yeah, not all the riders wear the helmets though.
No, they don't. They're pretty much all. There you go, Alan.
And here's another look at it. You're going to watch the ride gets pretty wild in a minute as you see now he's on his back or he was just holding on by his legs there.
Yeah. Now there's a pretty bull out there now. See the rack of horns on that critter? That's a Brahma cross out of India. Hey, you know what? Let's go to Jill around the arena. Where are you, Jill? Where you at?
Hey, hi. I'm out here with Lisa West and the perfect gift, and she's got some perfect gifts here. I want to hear about them, some ceramic horses and things. What do you have here?
This is the Trail of Painted Ponies. It's a collectible series of collectible horses from Westland. They were a fundraiser for San Antonio, and they made the life-size horses and sold them for charity, and now they're making the collectible series.
And some other things, some other collectibles over here for the yard?
Yep.
Yes, I have a shop in Old Town Auburn right next to Bootlegger's Restaurant.
And what are you doing here?
I'm just actually here to observing the scenery, and I'm just a construction worker, but she's got some beautiful art right here. She does. It's very gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff.
What is your name again?
My name is Bill Hersher.
Okay, thank you.
And see how it goes, but she's got some beautiful stuff right here. I think you guys should, everybody should go down and see her, go down to her shop and see what she's got, because it's really beautiful stuff.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Back to you, Phil.
Thank you, Jill. And Jill is around the arena having fun with everybody. We've got what we got going on, Alan?
And we got the clown getting the crowd riled up right now in between the rides here, as people are prepping right during the shoots to keep the crowd entertained.
Mm-hmm. What is he doing?
Where's our dancing section in the crowd tonight?
Got a major spring going on there, Alan. Trying to get the audience participate. Now, this is the first time I've seen one of these routines. We had a bucking ambulance that we gutted out, put some tractor weights in the back, and on a signal from me, my partner would gun it, and the front end would come up off the ground, and he'd go across the arena. We'd go across the arena on the back tires, and put his wife in there and did an ambulance routine. It was pretty good, but pretty good routine there by the clown. Oh, lost his hat.
California. Thank you.
Now we got a rider getting ready here, Alan. Grass Valley Ford shoot. And I missed the introduction. Did you catch it?
Out here tonight. By the way, I want you to have a look at our two arena cowboys out here. All around hands, two.
Oh, got quite a group out here, Alan. Just looking left and right.
Yeah, the stands look pretty full.
Available.
Standing room only out here.
All weekend long.
Yeah, it's and everybody loves rodeo on a summer night right here in Grass Valley. You couldn't ask for a better atmosphere. Beautiful tall pines stuck up here in the foothills. The weather is just beautiful. A little warm earlier today, and it's going to be a little warmer tomorrow, but not like that 102 stuff they got going on down in Sacramento.
Yeah, it's finally cool. Yeah, it's finally cooled off a little bit.
Looking forward to some cooler nights. It'd be nice.
And
I was looking through the stands as well, Alan. You got everything from cowboy hats to beanies and cowboy boots to sandals. Quite a menagerie of folks out here.
Back in the mid-90s, and it has been growing here ever since.
Well, something happened with our Grass Valley Ford shoot. Now that we're down to the Les Schwab shoot. Trying to get him in. These bulls like to delay it, Alan. They will lean up against the gate.
Yeah, they can be a real pain sometimes to get ready.
And if the rider's leg's not down there yet, he can't get his leg down. If it's already there, he's crushing his leg.
Yeah, I can't imagine the big bulls like me in the little confined shoot area.
They get a little upset over that little spot there like that.
Yeah. First kid says, "See that big old pine tree over there?
Oh, there's the tri-tip, Alan. That is some good stuff. And there's a chef just went walking by, and I've forgotten his name. He introduced himself. He does the junior rodeo here at the Horseman's. I'll have to get his name before the evening's out. And you know what? Let's remind everyone also, Alan, that we're going to be here tomorrow night, the 23rd, for rodeo action.
Yep.
And we'll have bull riding as well at the end of the show. But there he goes. Shook his head. He's ready to go. And we've got a ride, I believe, folks. This is a good one, and this is a good bull. Good ride, and he's there. And, oh, he is stomping hard. That's a 2,000-pound bull if I ain't bald-headed. And, yes, we've got a ride.
Yep, so we got our first score of the night here coming up.
We've got first place. And the crowd is loving it. You betcha. Now, that was a nice-looking bull, too.
72 points tonight for Brian Corn.
Yeah, that's Brian Core getting the score of 72.
72. That's not bad.
That was
not
not
bad.
Brian Corn.
You know, as a
That was actually Philip Berlin.
Or actually, that's Philip Berlin. They corrected that. Here it is again.
Nice job.
Look at those hindquarters.
Grass Valley up next.
Yep, good job by Philip Berlin.
This is Brian
Right here getting the first score of the night.
72 in the books.
And I'll tell you what, Alan, it doesn't look like it's that hard, but when that 2,000 pounds of beef hits that arena from about 4 foot up, it will jar your cheek loose.
Yes, it will. These bulls aren't anything to mess with.
No, I only rode one in my career, and that was one too many. But here we go, getting ready, coming out of HB&E. Yeah, Hansen Brothers, and here we go. He shook his head. He's history. Uh-oh, get him off. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good job by the bullfighter to create a little boundary around him, so make sure those bulls didn't get anywhere near him again.
That's his job, Alan. He's supposed to be between that bull and that rider no matter what. And he's down, Alan. I didn't see. Did you see what happened?
And it's catch where he got hit. It looks like he may be holding his. Looks like he has his hands over his head, maybe.
Oh, he probably got the wind knocked out of him then.
And we'll see it again here. As you're going to see, this ride isn't going to last very long, as this bull is really angry coming out of the gate. And you see he falls off, and yeah. Can we tell from this angle?
I don't think he got him with the. Oh, he may have. That right rear hoof might have got him in the belly. I think that. Yeah, right. Come in. We'll try it one more time, and right there.
Right there, yeah.
Looks like it may have gotten him in the chest.
The back hoof right there.
Yep. That's hoof bullet. Yep. And that hurts. I got kicked. Well, this scar I've got right here between my lip and my chin. I got kicked in the face by a bull by crowding him too much from the back while he was in the act of trying to get rid of the rider. And our rider is up.
Yeah, it's good to see him getting up right there. I can imagine he was in a lot of pain.
He probably still is. Poor old boy, not only did he get stepped on and he ain't walking too straight, he got to eat soup. I think tomatoes on sale down at Ralph's today.
Yeah, I don't think he has much of an appetite right now.
No, you're probably right, Alan. It doesn't look like he can hardly stand up. The boy's hurting. They're tough boys, I'll tell you. That's a tough breed of people, those riders. You know, they thought I was tough because I fought bulls, but tell you what, I didn't get caught that often. It was those riders, though, they had to ride every night. I got caught maybe once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. In we go. Bull action. Uh-oh, he's history at this. Yep. He got too far off his hand there, Alan.
Yeah, the bull was a little slow coming out of the gate at first, then he ended up picking it up.
Yeah, got a little upset. That's a Brahma cross. See that hump right there on his back, Alan? That's Brahmas. Some people call them Brahmas. They're out of India, East India.
Yeah, I believe that's the second bull that I've seen tonight with that on it.
Well, you'll see a lot of them, Alan. They're a good bucking bull.
And here's another look as you see this bull. He kind of stalls at the beginning, then
Sure does.
then the bucking begins. As you see his hind legs get way up in the air on that first kick, and right there, then he starts spinning in the rider's history.
Yep. Yeah, to continue with that the Brahma cross, they brought him over and they were doing him to try to muscle him up for livestock, and they found out that a little bit of Brahma in there made for a pretty mean bull. And sure enough, you'll see probably 85% of your bucking stock will be Brahma cross. The one that ended my career, Manhunter, he was a monster Brahma cross. And we're getting ready to come out of the 10-minute oil change and car wash chute there in front of us.
Yep, this rider.
Hey, you know what? Let's take a break and go to Jill around the arena. Jill, what part of the arena are you at this time, girl?
Hey, I'm over here at the barbecue booth. It's called It'll Do Barbecue. And I've got Scott here, and he's been working hard, cooking and cutting. And how's it going? How's the barbecue business today?
Oh, it's looking great. We went through about 80 pounds of tri-tip so far. And we got about another 10 on there, ready to go.
Good.
Come on down and eat some.
And then there's tomorrow.
We got it tomorrow and also Sunday. The junior bull riders are going to be out here Sunday, so we'll be out here cooking also.
Want to tell me about this barbecue a little bit?
No, don't know much about it.
It's working, it's cooking?
It's working. It's an excellent barbecue. Got it in Bakersfield. Had it about 3 years. That's a great product.
Well, thank you very much, and come all out, everyone, out here and have some barbecue. And back to you, Phil and Alan.
Thank you, Jill. And here we go. We got action, and ouch. Now, that's a big bull there. That's a good 1-ton bull right there, Alan.
Yeah, you can see how much.
See
how
wide
big that bull is.
You take a look at the shoulders, Alan, and if you were standing on the ground next to that bull, his shoulders, up at the top of his back on his shoulders, would probably have been right square with your nose or higher. That's how big those bulls are.
And here's another look as this rider out of Half Moon Bay. This bull was just vicious from right off the bat. You see he gets caught and thrown right down.
And you see the hump? There's that Brahma cross. They're really good bucking stock, those Brahma crosses. We're coming out of the Les Schwab chute this time, Alan. And as I said, folks, if you'll watch the rider, you'll see his head nod, and that's his indication to the gatekeeper there, who's got that long leather strap there. He's got it attached to the chute door, to the gate rather. And when he gives that nod, he yanks that chute open, and away we go. If you're trying to get position, he's got to be just right. There we go. Uh-oh. He's hung up. Oh, he got out.
The bull ended up going down with the rider there.
He sure did. That could have been ugly if he'd have been up underneath him a little bit. That could have been a broken leg right there, Alan, for either the bull or the rider. A little brindle-colored bull.
And here's another look at that. Do you see the bull spinning off right off the bat, and you see the rider going right down into that well, and the bull goes down with him there. And as you were saying, he's lucky he wasn't underneath it, or else it could have been much worse for the rider.
Now, Alan, as you noticed, as you were talking about him coming out of the chute, did you notice how far he was leaning forward?
Yes.
On his hand? That's as soon as you see that, it's all over but the shouting. He was just too far up on his hand, and he could not get back. These riders have got to have it just right coming out of that chute. It's really hard to get yourself back into position when you've got that big old hunk of beef jerking and running around underneath you. Here we're coming out of the Casey Wood chute number 2, and here we go. No hat, no helmet, no nada. Uh-oh, riding bull. Go, bull. Got to get the clown to get him to go. He bailed.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, the bull wasn't really up to par with the other ones.
No. Sometimes they'll get a rewrite on that, Alan. they'll sometimes the judges will give them a re-ride.
And you know, these riders, they have to have a strong set of forearms as they're holding on with right there, and it's going to give your wrist a workout.
Absolutely.
And here's a replay. See that rider comes out. It looks like he's going to have a good ride at first, and then he's going to stay on, but then you see right about here the bull stalls, stops bucking, and then you see the rider slapping him on the side to try to get him going again. Then the bullfighter has to come in to get him going, and then you see him. The rider goes forward and to the side, and it's all done.
It's all over but the shouting. I think he took the score. I think he got like a score of 40, and I think he took it instead of a re-ride. Now, with the score of 40, shoot, he might come in second place.
Yeah, the way it's going so far.
Here we go. We got. Oh, did you see that? Look like a little ballerina. Here we go. Here we go. We got a ride. We got a ride. Uh-oh. We got a ride. Did he make it?
Yes, he did make it.
All right. That was a good ride. We're going to get up towards 80 on that one, Alan. That was a good ride. Now, when we do the replay on this one, I tell you what, Alan, check out the little ballerina tiptoe kind of thing this bull does. It was kind of funny looking. Went that was I'd never seen anything like it before. What's the score? What's the score?
And here comes Justin Riley, his ride.
How about 78 big one?
Here comes the bull, kind of tiptoes out. He tiptoes out of the chute, but then he gets going, and Justin Riley just rides him all the way to the end. And this ride is good enough to put him in first place with the score of 78.
Not bad, Alan. Yeah, now check out this bull. See how he swings and his body kind of doubles. It just twists. He brings his heads down, his front feet are down. His rear end will twist to the side. That's what makes bull riding so difficult. So what did you say? He just got first place.
Yes,
on that,
with the score of 78. That's
the leader, huh? I thought he would get an 80 out of it. I got close. You know what, Ellen? Let's take another break and find Jill. Jill around the arena. Where are you at this time, Jill?
I'm out at the Snack Shack.
Right.
I'm at the Nevada County Horseman Snack Shack where they're cooking hot dogs, and here is Tess. She's in charge of the hot dogs today. How you doing, Tess?
Fine.
And this is Cherie. She's the runner-up for the Queen pageant today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How exciting was that for you today?
It was exciting. It was a lot of tough competition, and everyone did good, and it was a lot of fun.
Tell us about the competition.
We had a modeling, and then we had to do speech, and then we had to do an interview, and then we actually had a horsemanship pattern. That's about it.
That's about it. Have you competed in a pageant like this before?
This is my second year competing here at the Horseman's, and I've competed 3 times down at Penn Valley.
Well, is this your best placement?
Yeah, it is. It was a really hard competition. Everyone did good, and it was well won.
How long have you been riding horses?
I've been riding horses since I was like 5 years old.
Congratulations again. And back to you, Phil and Alan. Thank you.
You bet, Jill. A great interview there. You know, Alan, we were talking about she said she's been riding since 5 years old. A great family function. I just can't, say enough about how it keeps families together. It's something the whole family can participate in. If they can't ride, they can come and help groom and take care of the horses. But it's something everybody can participate in. And tonight, the Coors Bulls Only Rodeo is being underwritten by Coors and Coors Light. Cold is not a word that they take lightly at Coors, but did you know that Coors is designed for the cold? They even ship it cold so you can enjoy the cold. That's why Coors has been part of the Old West since the days of the cowpoke. And they're proud to sponsor events like the Nevada County Horseman Rodeo to keep the rich traditions of the Old West alive for future generations. So taste the cold, folks. Coors and Coors Light, Golden, Colorado.
by Liberty Motors. It's rodeo sales days at Liberty Motors, and during this year's rodeo, Liberty Motors has 30 used diesel trucks in stock at both locations. That's why Liberty Motors is the diesel depot for all of Northern California. And the Alkenbrack family congratulates the Nevada County Horseman Rodeo Association on bringing back rodeo for the past 8 years. That's Liberty Motors.
And Hansen Brothers Construction and HBE Reynolds. Rental manager Craig Arthur reminds you that knowing the true cost of owned equipment is difficult. With rented equipment, you receive just one accountable cost, the rental invoice. Cost control, just another reason to rent rather than buy. Hansen Brothers Construction and HBE Reynolds, proud sponsors of local community events and saluting the Nevada County Horseman Rodeo.
Burke Home Loans. Did you get the latest edition of Mortgage Notes? It's published by Burke Home Loans, and this month John Red Burke reveals the secrets on how to save time, money, and hassles in your home loan search. He also explains why a mortgage broker can be helpful to you. You can even apply online at www.burkehomeloans.com or get loan information at the mortgage hotline. Burke Home Loans, voted Nevada County's best.
And, of course, by Touchdown Productions, simply the best in local sports television. Be sure to tune in next week because football is back, folks. Our 9th year of high school football coverage begins with the annual scrimmage between the Nevada Union Miners and the Bear River Bruins. You've been waiting all year for football to come back, and now it's finally here. So be sure to tune in next week to your Foothill Game of the Week because football is back. And we're back to rodeo action here, Ellen. Just had our little comedy routine with Rodeo Clown, and that gunshot went off and just scared the dickens out of me.
I was kind of startled right there when I was reading that mention.
It just jumped up in the air a little bit, just scared me. I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't watching him. But out in the arena, you notice it just went by on our screen there. He's got something of a little scarecrow out there. And that helps keep the Bulls' attention on there. You know what? Let's take a little break and find Jill. Jill, around the arena. What part of the arena are you at this time, Jill?
I'm still out here with the vendors and the food, and I found a princess, rodeo princess Christine. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
What is your full name?
Christine Favetti.
Congratulations, and are you having fun here?
I'm having loads of fun.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old, and this is my 5th year running for this contest.
Wow, that is fantastic. What school do you go to?
I go to Mount St. Mary's, and this will be my last year there.
So what happened for you today? Anything exciting and different?
Well, my horse is a little bit nervous, but it was fun. It was fun seeing all the action and the bulls and all the stuff, and enjoy it a little bit more.
What's the best part of rodeoing that you like?
The best part would probably be seeing everyone getting out there and having courage, because I think they will inspire other kids and people to do it.
Thank you, and congratulations. Okay, back to you, Phil and Alan.
Thank you, Jill. And thank you, Jill. Miss Favetti, by the way. Alan, how many awards did she get
She
tonight?
came up with about at least 4 or 5, I believe.
Oh, here we go, Alan. Well, didn't last long, brother.
Yeah, just right out of the chute, and he was gone.
And we got another little. Now, we're going to play with this one. Now, undoubtedly, they know this one will play. Yeah, back what we were saying before the rider came out to shoot. Miss Favetti got 5 or 6, 7 awards.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Yeah, she did well. She did really well.
And here's another look at that last ride as he comes out of the gate pretty quickly, and the bull starts bucking, then he gets sucked right down into that well.
Oh, that hurt. That was hard on the butt bone there, buddy. You know, I was mentioning earlier the scarecrow out there. That attracts the bull's attention if he happens to be in a rowdy mood, and diverts it from the bullfighter and the rider as well. There's a good shot of the chute. Now you see him tying his hand right there. That's his rope. And his hand is palm up, and he's going to shake his head, and that indicates he wants out and he's ready to go. Nod of the head. There it goes. And here we go. Bull decided otherwise.
And here's Mike Myers, straight out of Nevada City.
Mike Myers.
Local guy.
He'll give that little nod. It's a little bull, but I'll bet he's going to buck. Uh-oh, went down. Here we go. Good bucking bull. Uh-oh, uh-oh, look out. Uh-oh, whoa, whoa, run, run, run.
He gets out of there just in time. Those bullfighters did a great job of getting the bull to go the opposite direction.
Yes, they did. They're doing a great job tonight. But he come unglued right in front of that bull's head, too, didn't
he? Yeah, he almost made that time. It would have been nice to see a local guy get a score, but unfortunately that bull was just a little too rough.
That was a good bull. Coming out of the chute, he went down to his knees, but he come up fighting, and we're going to see just how he watches his knees.
Yeah, as you can see, come right there, kind of takes a seat for a second, then gets up, and this bull he's pretty angry.
He's bucking hard.
You see he's spinning, and his hind legs are go pretty high in the air at times, and then you see right there he starts to lean forward and he slides off the side of that bull.
He tried to get a hook on that rider.
And then you watch the bull. The bull wants a piece of Mike Myers right there.
And he's looking back too, and he sees him coming.
There's the fighter getting him out of the way.
Yeah. What would you do in a situation like that, Alan?
Run as fast as I can to the fence.
Hansen brothers shoot, folks. Got a rider coming up here.
Tomorrow they'll be picking up cowboys. Tonight is chicks, and tomorrow it's cowboys.
These bull riders are looking for that steak dinner tonight, but we've only got 2 scores so far tonight. What's our scores and our leaders there, Alan?
Yeah, we have Justin Riley leading with a 78, and Philip Berlin has a 72.
2 rides, first and second, that's it. And by a couple of steaks. Like I said, I think Campbell's tomato soup's on sale down at Ralph's tonight, boys. And it's just down the road. Trying to get, I was mentioned earlier, Alan, how these bulls will lean against the chute. They ain't nobody's dummy. They know if they lean against the chute, or the gate, or the back of the chute, that it'll really mess everything up, or prolong it. So what we used to do was we'd have a small 4x4 chunk of wood, and we'd hold it. We got to know who would lean and who wouldn't. Here we go. And we got a rider, I think. He's going to ride him. I think we got a rider. He's there. Hang on. Oh, did he make the horn, Alan? Nope.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, after the bull started headed towards that fighter, as the rider was starting to come off.
Yeah, I thought we had a ride there, Alan.
Yeah, came close.
I was going to say about that chunk of wood, we put that, you get to know what bulls will take advantage of it. And you put that piece of wood down between the gate, make lean on the wood.
He deserves it.
Here you go, Alan.
And here he comes out of the chute.
A good ride, Alan.
Yeah, he stays on using good technique right. Here he doesn't lean forward too much.
Right over his hand.
Yeah, you see this bull's going all over the place.
And it's hard to ride.
Yeah, unfortunately he starts to lose control
right there
when the bull's starting to turn left, and then it's all over, and then you see the bull heading towards the fighter.
Yep, doing his job. Yeah, that's one of the things about bull riding. You said it perfectly. When he changed directions, when they switch directions on you, you've got so much that mass of beef going one direction, and then when it switches directions, oh man, it is extremely difficult to stay in the same direction that the bull's going, staying with the flow, so to speak. 10-minute oil change, car wash, shoot.
Other half of the Dukes. This is Enos Yoder's hauling partner.
He'll give a nod of the head, Alan. See right there, his wrist. He's pounding that down. His glove, it's full of hairspray and stickum. He pounds that rope into his palm, and here we go. Oh, we got a bull. We got a good bull. Oh yes, sir, and he's history.
Yeah, that bull had some vertical on him right there. The rider hung on pretty good for a while.
Vertical, I like that, Alan. That's a good adjective to use. But that's another Bremen cross. I don't know if you've been watching, but about 99.9% of every bull come out as a Bremen cross, and that was a good bull, a good bucking bull right there. He's a big bull too.
And here's another look at that last ride. As you see that, this bull start times has all fours off the ground, and he's doing everything he can to get them off.
Right there. See how he slipped back? Did you see that where he slid back to the bucking band? He slid back to the bucking band, and once you're on that bucking band on those on the flanks there, and you just can't get caught back up. It's just next to impossible.
Yeah, because your momentum's going back there to try to go back up. You're going against the flow there, and it's.
You got Clint Hunter coming out of the Grass Valley Ford chute, Alan.
Grass Valley Ford bucking chute. Thank you to Lucchesi Winery as well. Lucchesi Winery and
got his helmet on, and as I mentioned earlier, folks, if you'll watch your rider, he'll give a little nod of the head, indicating to the gate master there he wants out and he wants the money. He wants that steak tonight. Looks like he's about ready. Here we go, Alan. We got a good bucket bull. Whoa! Did you see how high off the ground?
Yeah, he did. And that the same thing happened right there. Hunter ended up going off the back of him as he slid back again.
Absolutely. Now you were talking earlier about all four off of the ground. Now that bull had all four off the ground by 2 or 3 feet. Wow, that was a good bucking little bull, Alan.
And here's another look as we're going to see this bull starts bucking really hard, and Clint does a good job for a while.
Oh, look at that.
He's able to stay on the center of that bull. Then you see right now he starts to lose control. He's starting to slide back, and he just goes right off the butt end of that bull.
Yep. He knew he'd lost it, so he gave it up. Gave up the ghost, Alan. And just like you said, he got too far back on his hand, and he had riding the flank of that bull, and you cannot take 8 seconds that way. We're getting ready coming out of Hansen Brothers' chute. He's going to give a little nod of the head, and he's ready. Here they come. And here we come. This bull went left, and he went right. And we may have a ride here, Alan. He's not bucking as hard as that last bull, but he is better. We got a ride.
Yep, we got one here.
Oh, and I got a nail sticking up out of this bench. Ouch. He rode him. Let's see. We'll get a replay on that, Alan, and you'll see that bull didn't come anywhere near bucking as hard as that last little bull, but 73.
That's good for a score of 73.
Is that what 73?
Yeah.
That puts us 3 in the short round so far.
And here it is again, as you see. This bull isn't bucking quite as hard as the last couple, but fortunately we're able to see one of the riders prevail here. Get another score up for their team.
Yeah, the riders ain't doing so good against the Bulls tonight. So how are we standing now, Alan? What's the?
So we got Justin Riley in the lead with 78. Then we got a score of 73 for second place, and then 72 for Philip Berlin.
Okay. Oh, here we go. And a spinner. We got a little tight spinner. Good hard bucking little bull. And we got another ride. He made it.
And
yes, sir.
I think that was, I believe that he said his name was Brad Stewart. I think that may be the best score of the night.
You could be right, Alan. It's should be in somewhere between 75 and 80. That was a good hard bucking little bull. As we indicated earlier, folks, it doesn't matter size on these bulls. Those little bulls can buck just as hard if. Whoa!
And that's an 81 right there. So that's your new leader.
It's our new leader. You betcha. We got. What we got, Alan, here?
And we're going to watch this ride again. As you see, this bull's pretty wild. He's going to all kinds of circles right there. And then he switches directions and turns in circles the other way, and that's good enough for a score 81 and your new leader.
Absolutely. And did we catch his name?
I believe it was Brad Stewart.
Brad Stewart. That was a good ride. That guy old Brad was right on top of his hand. You cannot come off that hand. If you get back a little too much or a little too far forward, it's all over but the shouting. Let's look at that one more time right here, Alan. That first place ride. Gives his little nod. There you go.
And here he goes right. There's this bull. It's going in all kinds of circles, going clockwise here. Then you're going to watch, now the bull switches up and goes counterclockwise. And then the rider stays on in just enough time to make the horn and become your new leader.
And I believe, when he switched directions there. If he'd have got a couple of more hops on him, Alan, I don't believe old Brad could have hung on much longer. But he sure gave a good ride then. Got a rider here in Casey Wood Shoot number 2. He's getting ready to come out here. His rope set up. And got our judges off to the left of the screen, and they're scoring these bulls, these bull riders. Not only the rider, but the bull itself. And my goodness, we got a bull. Uh-oh. You see that? He tried to plant him right there.
Yeah, he was down. The bull.
Yeah, he had
the bull put his head down and went straight with his horns right to him.
Yeah, that's what we call it, planting you right there. See if you grow by next year. And he did. You're absolutely right. He got a head. That bull's got a head full of dirt because he plowed right into the dirt, trying to get that rider. Here we go. Show us, Alan, where he.
And here it is. Planning. You see, this bull comes out. He's in a frenzy, kicking his hind legs way up there, going in all sorts of directions, getting his back legs high. Then when he comes out, the bull rider gets sucked in the well. You see that the bull's head goes straight down, wanting to gore the rider.
Trying to hook him. And then he chased him, Alan. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, that might be the most vicious bull that we've seen out here tonight.
He was after him. He definitely wanted that rider. Coming out, shoot one. And we got a ride. And here we go. And look at this one. This has got a good ride going on here. Oh, hang on, Bubba. Didn't make the horn.
Just missed.
Now look at that.
See this bull doesn't have any horns. Doesn't look like he has any horns on him.
No, they're called polled. P-O-L-L-E-D. If they've had their horns cut off, Alan, when they're young.
And that, my friends, is what the rodeo
now,
business is
look at this bull out here. Look at this bull here.
He's just kind of standing there.
He's just standing there as a pet. They were pulling on his tail and his ears, but he bucks. Yeah, that's JoJo, the pet bull. He's kind of a JJ pet bull.
And here it is. He gets pretty high at first, but as he came out of the gate, going in circles, the rider looks to have a pretty good ride, but you're going to see he loses control and gets sucked into that well right.
Got off his hand.
Right about now, just misses the horn, so he doesn't get a score.
Yeah, that's JJ. He's a pet around the stock arena, and
12 years old and younger.
But he can still buck. Now we've got what we got going on here now, Alan.
If you bought 50 raffle tickets, I want you to pull them out right now.
They're gonna the calf pull. That's what
we got. All these kids coming out.
Yeah, what they're gonna do here, Alan, is they're gonna tie the ribbon around a calf's tail. A ribbon or money, a bag of money, or something to that effect. And then they turn the calf loose in the arena, and then they take off after that calf. All these kids. Then while they're getting set up for the calf chase there, let's go find Jill around the arena. Jill, where are you at this time, hon?
Hey, we're over here at Lazy Dog Ice Cream, and Debbie is here. Debbie, can you see her over here? She moves this beautiful pink truck. Yeah, she's hiding. She said she hasn't been in front of a camera for 10 years, and this is not the first time she's going to. 35 years, pardon me. And so this truck is typically parked on weekdays at Brunswick and Sutton. Everyone has seen it. It's the old-fashioned pink and white truck. The ice cream is fantastic, I understand. And here's Dennis. Tell me about this.
Wonderful ice cream.
What's your
truck?
What's your ice cream flavor pick today?
A black raspberry.
Black raspberry.
Yummy. Dark chocolate with raspberry center. You can't beat it.
Sounds good. Look at that smile. Well, Dennis is also the gatekeeper here for the Horsemen's Association, and he's having a good time here today. So thank you for your time, and back to you, Phil and Alan.
Thank you, Jill. Lazy dog there, Alan, she sets up down, like you said, down in Brunswick, but during the fair, she's always right there by the KNCO gazebo, setting up, and got some excellent ice cream. Excellent ice cream. And here we go, Alan. Getting ready to chase that calf. You got to kind of sit back and think, put yourself in this calf's position. Think about it. They turn you loose out into this arena, and all of a sudden there's 60, 70 kids chasing you. That'd be enough to have a cardiac arrest. Got some kind of a dance going on out there.
Yeah, trying to keep these kids entertained as they're anxious for this calf to come out.
I wonder where they have the calves at. Oh, got them down here and shoot one. Now, what they're going to do, Alan, like as I mentioned earlier, they're going to tie a ribbon around the tail, and generally it's a ribbon, so something that they can get off, without having to tackle the calf. Then what they do is they give the signal, they turn that calf loose out of that chute, the kids take off after that calf, and he sees all these kids running, and he's out of town. He heads out. They've got to chase him down, and what they'll eventually do is get him in a corner, is how it generally works. And whoever can get to the tail first, get that ribbon, they win the grand prize. We've got them from knee high to shoulder high out there. We got every kind of kid imaginable, boys and girls, cowboys, cowgirls, surfer boys in their sandals. I don't know if I'd want to be out now.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
might flop on a plop out there. Not a good idea. And I've seen a few. Oh, clown lost his drawers. I haven't heard. I'm hoping they're going to do the poker game at the end of the show. With the big bad bulls, generally they do. Sometimes they don't when they do the rodeo itself. But with the big bad bulls, they should do the poker game.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see that because we didn't get to see it down at Penn Valley. And
oh, it's a show, Alan.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's scary.
And there it is.
Oh, there they go. Oh, the calf lost his ribbon. Dana getting them, herding them all back over into the corner down there.
You know what? There's the
I got one guy trying to catch that calf down there. Hey, better take. There we go. Got a couple of help.
Most people have forgotten. He is the pet detective of the state of California, and he carries a gun.
Okay, gotta retie the ribbon.
That must not have been a Navy guy tied that ribbon on there. Huh? Those Navy personnel know how to tie a knot. There's a shot at the calves down there. They're trying to get him back out. There he goes. Bringing him out. Here he goes. Get ready. Get ready.
For those of you with flip-flops,
Who doesn't know?
okay, it ain't all dirt out here.
No, it ain't all dirt.
Now,
He's
ribbon's
ready.
back on, the calf's coming down. Here we go! Everybody said go!
Now watch this poor calf. He's going to turn around and go, oh my God! Oh, here we go. Oh, the ribbon fell off his tail.
Yeah.
Somebody just don't know how to tie a knot, Alan.
Yeah, just the kid barely touched him and then it was gone.
Well, that didn't last long, did it? Better watch them flop-flops out there, boy. Oh, he almost found one. Almost as big as he was. Little old boy with a big old cowboy hat down there.
Become a part of Big Brothers Big
And look what he won.
program, would you, or a youth organization?
He won a bicycle.
Make a difference in a kid's life, whether
Well,
it's
Dana's got a little bicycle she's bringing out to him. And
That ain't bad at all.
That's a nice looking bicycle.
Pretty good trade. Go sprint across the arena for the
kidding.
bicycle.
Yeah, just chasing a little bit.
Grass Valley, he has got himself a brand new Schwinn. That
That's a
is just
Schwinn, too.
Schwinn Predator. That's awesome. I want to see a victory lap around the arena.
Yeah, this Schwinn, those are
Can you
good
handle
bikes.
that? Let's go all the way around.
He's going to take a victory lap here.
Good
A
job.
victory lap. Watch where you're riding there, Bubba. That's good for the kids.
With us
out here.
downtown tonight, it'll be Justin.
No, we don't put cow pies in our hair, man. Did your dad teach you how to do that?
The little boy playing with the pies down there.
No cow pies in the hair.
Now, you know, I don't see the table and chairs, Alan, so I'm going to assume they'd have had them out here on outskirts by now, but I don't see him. He's enjoying that bicycle,
Yeah,
though.
he
Huh?
is.
Look at that.
Kind of hard to ride it in this dirt, in the soft dirt area.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's been turned up by the hooves of both livestock, cattle and horses, bulls and horses both.
Justin did it with one shoe on.
Justin is his name, our bicycle winner tonight. By big brothers and big sisters. And you know what, Alan? The Foothill Game of the Week, the Coors Bulls Only Rodeo tonight is being underwritten by Coors and Coors Light. Coors uses only the finest ingredients, and Coors Light are kept cold throughout the entire brewing and packaging process. Then they're shipped in refrigerated rail cars and trucks so you can taste the cold. They're proud of the rich traditions of the Old West and the rodeo competitions that came from that way of life, and they salute the annual Big Bad Bulls and the Wild West Show. Coors and Coors Light, Golden, Colorado.
B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. Summertime is painting time, and that's why B&C carries a supply of True Value Weather All Exterior Acrylic Latex Paint in both flat and semi-gloss, along with Easy Care Indoor Paint products, along with a complete garden section filled with plants and accessories to make your home more beautiful. It's all at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center, where help is just around the corner. And California Hardwood Producers Incorporated. David and Chris Parmenter believe in customer service and have provided you with custom wood flooring for over 16 years. At California Hardwood, they specialize in hardwood, flooring, and firewood products. They can create beautiful beams and moldings and always have several monthly specials and closeout items on wood flooring on display for you at California Hardwood Producers.
And Lucchesi Vineyards and Winery. There is a reason local vineyards and wineries are so popular. It's because of the attention they lavish on their products. At Lucchesi Vineyards, you'll find award-winning wines made with locally grown grapes, kissed by the Foothill sun, and bottled right here in Nevada County. And your hosts, Linda and Mario Clough, invite you to their new tasting room in downtown Grass Valley under the Del Oro Tower to taste the Lucchesi difference. Lucchesi Vineyards and Winery, proud supporters of the Horseman's Rodeo. And of course by Touchdown Productions, simply the best in local sports television since 1997. And folks, football is back. Be sure to join us for our 9th exciting year of Nevada Union and Bear River High School football. All the action begins on Saturday, September 3rd, with the return of the Meet of the Miners when the Miners meet the Bruins in their first scrimmage game of the year. Be sure to tune in to see what Dave Humphers and Scott Savoy have up their sleeve as they prepare for the 2005 season. So remember, high school football returns to the Foothill Game of the Week beginning Saturday, September 3rd, exclusively right here on our Foothill network of stations, ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, Seabridge Connections Channel 23 in Colfax and Alta Sierra, and LOP Channel 7 in Bear River, and NCTV 11 in Nevada City, Grass Valley, and Penn Valley. Well, we got all of those guys in there, Alan.
Yep, I believe this is the finals now. I believe you said Justin Riley's up again.
We got
We're down to the final.
Some people may consider. Getting dark here, huh?
Yeah, it is. You got the lights on in the stadium.
So some people might call the playoffs right here, folks. Got plenty of light for our for our viewers tonight, though, so y'all can see the best in bull riding right here at the Horseman's.
Gentlemen, we'll take just a moment as these guys.
They're getting set up. And how does the competition stand right now, Alan, as far as our leaderboard?
Yeah, we got, I believe his name is Brad Stewart in first with 81. Justin Riley with the score of 78. We got 73, I believe his name might have been Earl Bauer, and 72 with Philip Berlin.
Oh, okay. From 72 to 81 then is what our score.
Yep, so we had 4 scores tonight.
That kind of tells you, 4 out of 20.
Out of what, 24 riders?
Yeah. So I'd say what, Bulls got the upper hand on the riders tonight.
Yeah, by about a 6-1 advantage.
Yeah. And to remind everyone also, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock here at the Horseman's, we'll have rodeo action. We will have barrel racing, bulldogging, which is also known as steer wrestling. We'll have team roping, steer roping, bronc riding. We'll have saddle bronc, bareback, and just probably have some more bull riding as well.
That's right.
Getting set up here. I believe we're coming out of chute number 2, Casey Wood there, Alan.
There's no green grass in here.
And
Just a whole lot of bull.
when we're having bulls only, we don't have to have any slack. What they call the slack is they're having so many entries that they have to do it after or before the rodeo, regular hours. But there'll be no slack tonight because it's all big bad bulls. And nothing but big bad bulls. Looks like they're trying to get him set up in there. I can't see what the problem is from here, Alan. Had a pickup, pardon me?
Yeah, and you see all the Cowboys, they help each other out. As you see, it takes a team effort to get everybody straddled on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of camaraderie back there, Alan. You bet. Within that little clique of the bull riders, they take care of one another. They travel together generally. You know, you'll have a couple, 2 or 3 that will bunk together, going from rodeo to rodeo, and a lot of them drive together, they rent the motels together. And well, he's pounding his fist over there, Alan. Looks like he's getting ready. He'll give that little nod of the head, as we mentioned, and he'll be ready to go for the stake. See if we can't find out who this rider is.
Yeah, it's hard to get the names sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It's extremely good. A lot going on out here tonight.
All right, boys and girls, we're set and ready.
Are chicks digging this or what, man?
Hey, nice dude. By the way, I have
Got a lot of noise going on with the crowd as well.
I'm going to announce for the NCHI raffle and Cummins tools, all right? I'm going to announce these numbers as we go and as we have time, but we're not going to wait and look for a winner. What we're going to do is you take your blue tickets.
I wonder what the problem is to hang up down in that chute. Something wrong with his rope.
Down there, all right? So the first ticket number is 524-273.
Because he's rewrapped it now.
524-273.
They've had holding a raffle out here tonight, Alan. 50-50 to help with the kids. And see how he's scooting up on his rope hand there?
Yeah,
here we go. And we got a ride going. Uh-oh, he's gone. Oh. See that spin on that bull?
Yeah, that bull wasted no time. That
bugger was spinning.
That bull's Hidalgo. We saw him down at Penn Valley a couple months ago.
Is that the same one?
Yep.
Good looking bull.
72, that's what Philip.
Yeah, these animals, they come from the 4-Star Rodeo Company.
Mm-hmm. Livestock contractors.
By the way, that last ticket number was 524.
Most of your livestock contractors will contract not only just bulls, but they'll have the calves used for roping, the steers used for bulldogging, and they just they supply all the livestock all together, so you don't have different outfits with different critters.
All right, we're getting it figured out.
Not a hard life for these bulls, you know. 8 seconds of work a week.
The next
Not bad, huh? They're fed. These animals are fed well, folks. I'll tell you.
They make sure the animals are in excellent condition.
Oh, they do.
And again, take your
They do. They've got plenty of hay and sweet feed. They get to roam the pastures when they're not in season.
524-308.
We got a rider trying to get snuggled in there, but you know, this is for all the stake right here, all the money is right here on these rides, and they got to get it right. They want it right. He's pounding that fist. You know, one of these days, next rodeo, Alan, maybe tomorrow night, we go back before the show, and we'll hook up with one of these bull riders, and I'm going to show you his glove. You can take that and throw it against the wall, and it'll stick there. They use so much hairspray on that thing. You throw it against a tree, and it'll stick right there. But that's what they do to keep from falling off them bulls. Any little advantage they can.
And it's all legal?
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to give a nod to the head. I think he's about ready, Alan. I like his hat. Here we go. We got action, and oh man, we did.
And too much action for the rider there.
Boy, what happened there, Alan?
He just kind of slid off his side right after he came out of the gate.
I blinked and missed that one. You got a little banana horn going on there.
Yeah, his horns look pretty. They're dangled.
Yeah, they grew down and then broke off. And dangling. Looked like the rider was limping a little bit.
And here's another look.
Won't have to explain this one much, will you?
Yep. Out of the gate. Bull goes clockwise, and
one jump.
That's all it is for the rider.
One jump. All that prep time for naught. Well, he thought he had it. You know, you notice the spurs on this guy too. They're not necessary. It's just mostly show. Chaps rather. Spurs. They get more points, Alan, if they spur the bull up and down from the shoulders down. But about probably 85% of your riders don't, because it's hard enough hanging on, much less trying to spur that bull. But the chaps they wear is just show. And here we go. We've got bull action. And oh, what a spin! Oh, he spun. What a spin! Like a merry-go-round.
The bull, he's still spinning right now.
No kidding. That looked like a ride at the fair, didn't it? He was spinning good. Hard to stay on an animal spinning like that. Heck, you can't stay on a merry-go-round going that fast.
That was Philip Berlin out here.
Philip Berlin there, just an ultra-fast merry-go-round
yes.
ride.
Yeah, that ride right there, I remember last year at the fair, got me sick.
And here it is. Here's another look. As you see, Philip Berlin comes out, and that bull's just spinning clockwise and
spinning hard.
And he's just sucked right down.
Yeah, he got a little off the rope again. You know, he's spinning so hard, Alan, he pulled him right off the rope. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, what a ride. This is a good fucking bull. We got a ride, folks. This is the winner tonight, I guarantee it. Look at this ride. We have, oh, man, Alan, that's the best ride I've seen in a couple of years. That was a good fucking bull, and that was a heck of a ride.
What's that kid in the short go? His hometown bull ride.
Who was that?
Last fall in Chico. It happens every time in September. It's huge.
Oh, that boy rode that bull.
He came out there last year.
Looks like
and won the long go.
Chico boy, I think he said, huh?
Cashed in on a ton of money. And tonight, 82 points.
82 points.
He is in line now to do it. Justin Riley and Earl Bauer are set to go.
And
here he goes.
Here it is.
Look at that. You see how he's up on his hand, Alan? He does not come off that hand. He's right up snug against that hand. We got, I think you said Justin Riley coming up?
Yeah, he said Justin Riley and Earl Bauer, the final two riders.
Final two riders of the night. I tell you what, Alan, that was without a doubt one of the best bull rides I have seen in a couple years right there. He was right up on there. He even raked him a little bit with a couple of spurs.
And here's another look at it.
Oh, look, he even come up off his back. Look at that.
Right there. The right leg was airborne.
And he's pulling himself back down. Good strong left arm on that boy.
Excellent technique right there.
That was an excellent ride. How he got only an 82, I don't know. That should have been an 86, 87, somewhere around
82
there.
still is the high score for the night.
Yeah, no, that was a heck of a ride. Not only a good ride, but a good buck. You know, that bull was doing some work on there. Getting set up, coming out of the Grass Valley Ford chute. This is our last rider of the night here, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe we got two left.
Two more,
Justin Riley and
okay.
Earl Bauer.
Okay. He's going to give a little nod of the head. And his buddies, like you said, he got his riding buddies there behind him. And here we go. Oh! Boy, that shook his head. And we got a ride. He made the horn, but he won't be up there. Probably maybe 75.
Yeah, the bull was kind of flat. Yeah, there was portions where the bull kind of flattened out for a split second.
Sure did. Absolutely right, Alan. You called it. He flattened out on him and just kind of stalled.
Yeah, he's down.
77 points tonight.
Yeah, missed it by 2. Got a 77.
I believe that was Justin Riley.
Yes, I believe so. Got a bad ankle, they were saying, and it looks like he's going to drag it behind him, and that 77 will mess it by McKenna Soup.
And here it is again. As
he almost got it in the
the
face.
bull's pretty high at first, but then
look at that.
This is probably about the wildest the bull is. He kind of calms down as he's able to get a ride out of it. Just this bull wasn't quite wild enough. As you see right there, he flattens out.
Yeah, I think he does it one more time.
Yeah, just kind of inconsistency by the bull cost him points. Oh, and here we go.
Oh my goodness, he's hung up. Oh no, he's hung up. Get him out of there. That little brindle bull right there.
That bull meant business right there.
Oh, he was mad bad. Boy, that'll jar your teeth. Hit Oak Rider, pick up his hat, waving at the crowd.
He's just happy he came off safely
happy
right
there.
Hey,
he's happy he can walk after that round. That bull hit hard, man, like a dozer hitting the ground. And you know what? You can believe it or not, but when you're fighting those bulls and you're sitting right down there about 4 foot from them, when they come up.
Solid bulls, and he's going to win all the toys. He is Hammer Time. A.J. Henry.
Yeah, it's A.J. Henry. He's the winner.
There we go.
Tonight.
There we go.
With that score of 82.
Here we go on that last one. You can feel it when you're down in the arena. Oh, right there. Oh, ouch.
Yeah, that bull was.
He's lucky that bull didn't spin, and he.
Yeah, once he was on the ground, that bull got 2 or 3 feet in the air, and he's lucky.
Yeah, and
he's just lucky he didn't come down on him.
Yeah, absolutely, Alan. And you noticed how we was talking earlier about spinning and going straight out.
And here's another look at that last ride.
Right here. Watch this. Ooh! Bam! Look at
that just cost him right there. That was just way too hard for him to keep control of that bull. And
did you see his hat? That thing went flying up about 15.
Yeah, well, that's the least of his concerns right there.
Oh no, I wouldn't have been worried. But you noticed it looked like he got him in the neck. His face hit him in the neck as well.
We'll see you tomorrow night at
But man, I tell you what, we had some good bull riding tonight.
Yeah, and we'll get to see some more tomorrow night
got some good
in the full rodeo show.
Yes, we got some good rodeo action coming our way right here at Horseman's tomorrow night. And we're looking forward to that. There's our clown. Looks like he's got his youngin sitting there helping him push things out. They're packing it up here at the Horseman's. And I didn't notice it, but look, there's somebody in the barrel. Somebody getting a free ride. Oh man, we never had a barrel. We were at the amateur circuit. There was only 2 of us, and we just put out a big, huge truck inner tube. with a big broom and ran towards it, dove through it or around it when they come after us. But we had a good time. Good time here tonight, Alan. I'm glad everyone joined us to watch the Big Bad Bulls Only here at Nevada County Horsemen's Arena. And like we've mentioned, tomorrow night, 23rd, 7 o'clock. So, and you know what, Ellen? Before we wrap stuff up, one more time, let's find Jill around the arena. Jill, where are you at this time?
We're under the Coors booth, and the line is long, but it's a little bit too dark, so people know what it's time for. But thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Jill. We appreciate all your help out there. Done a great job, and you as well, Alan. We've had a good night, folks. The Foothill Game of the Week, the Coors Bulls Only Rodeo, has been underwritten tonight by Original Coors and Coors Light. Coors is proud to be the corporate sponsor of the Nevada County Horseman Rodeo.
Liberty Motors. Trucks and rodeo go together at Liberty Motors.
Hansen Brothers Construction and HBE Reynolds. Jeff Hansen is proud to be a horseman.
Burke Home Loans. John Red Burke loves to support our Foothill way of life.
B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The Fowler family is happy to support the annual Wild West Show.
California Hardwood Producers. The Parmenter family supports our local rodeo history.
And finally, the Lucchesi Vineyards and Winery. The Lucchesi, you know what, Alan? I haven't been able to get that right all night. I don't know why I just can't get that right. And the Lucchesi Vineyards and Winery, folks. Linda and Mario Clough. Man, love to support rodeo in Nevada County. Sorry, Linda and Mario, I'll get that right.
And by the leader in sports television, we're Touchdown Productions, simply the best in local sports television since 1997. And remember, football is back. Be sure to join us for our 9th year of high school football beginning on Friday, September 3rd with Meet the Miners and Meet the Bruins scrimmage. So remember, football is back on ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn, Seabridge Connections Channel 23 in Alpha Sierra and Colfax, Meadow Vista and Weimar, LOP Channel 7 in Bear River and Lake of the Pines, and NCTV 11 in Grass Valley, Nevada City, and Penn Valley as we present the best in local high school sports.
That's it. And I'm Phil Condict. Oh, by the way, we've got, I'm sorry,
we got lots
our
of credits.
Oh, you know what? Let's watch Winning Ride. Gil's going to put up the winning ride for us one more time. This is the winning 82-pointer.
Yep, this is A.J. Henry.
A.J. Henry. He's out of Chico, huh?
Yep.
And here we go.
Yeah, this is what you were saying. You thought this was one of the better rides you've seen in the last couple of years.
That's what it is.
Just does a good job at hanging on as the bull spins around, and you see this bull's doing tons of spinning. And you see he just keeps good technique and stays on that bull.
Notice how his legs are coming out and in, and it's
right there. Just does a good job as the bull changes directions.
Yep.
You see finally right at the end he slips off the back end.
Raking him or spurring him is what they call it. Raking him is what they call it.
That's good enough for the winning score of 82 tonight. A.J. Henry.
A.J. giving his head out. I'm Phil Condict. Here's Alan Barros, and we're happy you joined us this evening for the Horseman's Big Bad Bulls Only Rodeo here at the arena, and we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Yep, should be some great action as we'll see. Tons of events as we'll see the Big Bad Bulls again, bronc riding, steer wrestling, calf roping, team roping, barrel racing, and what else do we have?
Oh my gosh, and we'll have some more bull riding, of course. We'll have, hopefully we'll have the poker game at the end of the show. You'll definitely want to stay around and watch that. They put him out there in the arena and set him 4 poker players in a bowl, and it's fun to watch. Executive producer and director tonight has been Gilbert M. Dominguez.
Chiron operator and replay, Brandon Duckett.
Announcers, Phil Condict and Alan Barros.
Camera operators, Mike DeMay, Kevin Murphy, Brady Fike, and Chris Glass.
Field reporter, Jill Leslie, around the arena.
Office manager for Touchdown Productions is Patty Costa.
The remote facilities, Big the Bad, the Commander.
And Commander Maintenance, always done by Plaza Tire and Auto Service.
They do an excellent job. At Touchdown Productions, folks, you can reach us at 12059 Nevada City Highway office. That's where the main office is at. The phone number, of course, 274-2206. You can fax us at 274-2882 or reach us online at info@touchdownproductions.com. And Alan, it's been one heck of an evening. I've enjoyed myself. I'm Phil Condict for Alan Barros and Jill Leslie. Good night, all.